In the heart of India lies a place steeped in history, culture, and profound belief. Ayodhya, a city whose very name resonates with centuries of devotion, is not only famous for its architectural splendor, but also for its unwavering faith. It is the birthplace of Lord Ram, a revered deity whose life story has been passed down through generations, celebrated in scriptures, and etched into the hearts of millions. Today, Ayodhya is witnessing a historic event that has captured the collective imagination of a nation, the construction of the Ram Temple.
And it is my privilege to witness this monumental project that is in the final stages of its completion.
The magnificent Ram Temple, a true symbol of devotion and spirituality.
And the man behind this vision, Mr. Nripinder Mishra, Chairman of the Ayodhya Ram Mandir Construction Committee, is with us today, taking us through the progress and the ambitions of this historic endeavor. Thank you so much, sir, for your time today. And we would love to start with, where exactly are we right now in the Ram Temple?
We are standing on the northern gate of the temple. Just in front, on the left as you turn,
Yes, sir.
you have the eastern gate. And the eastern gate is the entrance for VIPs, pilgrims, everybody. The temple alone is roughly of construction costs will ultimately end up in about 600 to 700 crores. But what you see just in front of that is called Parkota. Parkota, for let us say the understanding, is the parikrama of the temple. That is 795 meters that is there in the length and breadth. When we take Parkota and then take the area, it becomes about 8.28 acres. So you can imagine the whole thing, the size of it.
Can't wait to explore the magnificent temple, sir, with you inside. It's beautiful and really mesmerizing to the eyes. And definitely it's very inspiring to see our construction workers and artists coming up with something absolutely breathtaking. You must be very proud.
Well, more than that, I think in me at the moment, I'm humble.
Yes, sir.
For the reason that the opportunity came to me. There is a feeling, religious feeling also in me. That is that this has come to me as a part of divine blessings.
So we've entered the northern gate and this is where magic happens. So could you take us through the current construction progress of the ground floor and the mandaps that would be present in the ground floor?
Yeah, actually we have the Garbhagriha, which is the first mandap, and it is sanctum sanctorum. Then we have got 5 mandap on the ground floor.
On the first floor, there will be 3 mandaps, and on the second floor, there will be 2. The important thing to appreciate here is that on the ground floor, there will be 170 pillars which will support the structure.
This mandap where you are and the next mandap, there are 14 gates. They are of the teak wood from Maharashtra. These gates will have, and then on the top of the carved gate, you can see the carving here. The one gate carving design is right there. And if you see on this, there will be a golden work.
There's a lot of thought and analysis that has gone behind the construction material in the making of the temple, considering that the temple is being built for 1,000 years.
Steel was not chosen because we were told that in our ancient temples there is no steel used, and reason being that the life of steel is about 90 years or 100.
We were very lucky to go inside the Sanctum Sanctorium and witness the sanctity of the place firsthand. This is where Lord Ram's idol in his child form, Ram Lalla, will be placed.
And this is undoubtedly the most holy place in the temple. This is exactly where Lord Ram's idol would be placed. As we speak, there are currently 3 idols of Lord Ram that are being prepared in Ayodhya. The one with the most supreme stone quality and the one that's the most divine to the eyes shall be placed here. This place is also believed to be the exact birthplace of Lord Ram.
Finally, the dream of every Indian living in the country or outside is now feeling that it has come true. The place that you see with the flag right there in the center of Garbhagriha is a place where our Honorable Prime Minister did prayers, and that's the place after the puja,
Yes, sir.
the religious ceremony, then the construction started. So in many respects, it is going to be a pilgrimage center for every Indian, wherever he is. Construction started, we were extremely conscious that whatever we put, we have the best of all ancient temples in India, and that is what we must introduce here.
Yes, sir.
Now, for example, you see this is a very plain stone.
Right, sir.
But you will see ultimately a carving. He has put a number.
Yes.
Now the person will come and do the carving. He has been given the design. One person only will work on one pillar
Okay.
because the quality of his carving, everybody cannot have the same
Yes.
quality.
Yes. Once the temple construction is done and Ram temple is open to the public, what does that do for the socio-economic status of the people in Ayodhya and the surrounding areas with respect to tourism and employment opportunities? What do you think?
It's a very good question, and our government of Uttar Pradesh is highly focused on doing things for devotees. They know that the pilgrims will be from all over the country and abroad.
Yes, sir.
So we have to provide facilities outside the temple to people to stay. Honorable Chief Minister is focusing on various aspects
Yes, sir.
of tourism, various aspects of consumer goods,
Yes, sir.
also the economic activity around in terms of retail trade.
We also met a few locals who seemed to echo the sentiment.
राम मंदिर बनने से बहुत फ़ायदा होगा, सब दुकानदारों का भी हो रहा है।
अयोध्या का विकास जो है बहुत अच्छा हो रहा है और आने वाले समय में दुकानदार सब खुश हैं।
जनवरी में उद्घाटन हो जाएगा, उसके बाद क्या होगा, यहाँ का विकास जो है पूरे भारत या विदेशों में जाएगा। इससे हमें ये शिक्षा मिलेगी कि देखिए सनातन धर्म जो है इसकी परिकल्पना कितनी होती है, सनातन धर्म का विकास क्या होता है, ये राम के माध्यम से देखने को मिलेगा।
An interesting fact, no government funding has been used in the construction of the temple. Devotees from India and all over the world have contributed through donations in the making of the temple.
There is a message of social harmony that the Prime Minister thought should be done, and that's the reason just outside the Parkota,
Yes, sir.
we are going to have 7 temples so that the entire population in India and abroad come to believe that this is the place, holy place, which belongs to everybody.
The Ram Temple, once complete, will be one of the largest Hindu temples in the world. And because of the engineering expertise, it will stand strong for the next 1,000 years. Our future generations are definitely in for an architectural marvel. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to preview the temple, and I can't wait to get back to see it in all its glory.